I want to find someone you can use as an example who will be similar to you, similar in experience. So who's Cheryl Lacourciere? She is a professor. And if she's a professor, then still that means she's not a good example. Unless you're a professor, then fine. You could use her as an example. But I'm going to move on to this group on LinkedIn. And I want you to maybe, if you try to remember this group on LinkedIn right here. It's called Nursing Leadership. You'll notice that it has no banner. No one has ever bothered to upload a banner image for this thing. But it has 20,000 members, more than 20,000 members. And now, okay, I see this Nursing Leadership group. This is where I found Cheryl Lacourciere, right? And so I thought maybe this person is a good example because she has a group that she hasn't even put much effort into. And it's free to make a group on LinkedIn, which is what she did here, make a group on LinkedIn. But now I see that she is a lecturer at the Yale School of Medicine. So it's not likely that she's a good example for you. But you might start to feel very excited when you see an example of someone who has a similar amount of experience to you. And when we look online, we see they have a cool personal brand that gives you a good feeling about them. Like this is a person who really cares and who is an overachiever and they're focused and it's a good person to choose for the job. I'm still searching for someone like that for you. Let's see if any of these people who are the 3 admins of Minnesota Organization of Leaders in Nursing. Let's see if any of these admins are people who will be good examples for you to follow. Melissa Fritz. She is the chief nursing officer at a hospital. So I'm going to rule her out right away. She's too experienced. I want to show you that you right now, with the experience that you have, are able to have a great personal brand. You don't have to wait until you have more accomplishments in your field. How about this Heather Gleason, Senior Director of Clinical Operations, 11 years of experience, that she's very impressive and she has been a leader in healthcare for a long time, so she's disqualified. We're going to show you someone who you can relate to. How about this Jessica Sylvester? Maybe she has a similar amount of experience. Someone who's just starting out would be perfect as an example because, you see, she has a personal brand. You know why? It's like we said, she has a brand if it's possible for you to explain her to someone else. How would you explain her? You say, oh, well, she's one of the admins of the Minnesota Organization of Leaders in Nursing. If you Google this Minnesota Nursing, that's this right here, the Minnesota Organization of Leaders in Nursing. It's an impressive website and it's kind of a big deal. And somehow, maybe they didn't have a LinkedIn company page yet. So maybe these 3 people decided they would take care of it. And then now it looks like these 3 people are some of the higher ups within this very well-established organization. And I don't know, that might not actually be true, but that gives you a good example of how online personal branding can just easily make you so much more impressive. So here she is, her experience, Chief Executive Officer, but it looks like her own thing, so that doesn't count. She's not a CEO of anything except her own thing. Maybe she can be a good example. Clinical Nursing Director? No, still not a good enough example. So what are we going to do? All of these things we struck out. You see, now this is part of what makes me excited about personal branding for you, because it's so hard to find someone who has developed a personal brand online. And so if you do it, it's going to give you a big advantage. If you do it effectively, it'll give you a big advantage over the people competing against you. Well, let's try one more, and we're going to try this person called the Nerdy Nurse. If you search for the Nerdy Nurse, you'll find someone with a cool personal brand.